In the previous video, we have talked about the first way through which the question is asked in this exercise. And now in this video, we are going to talk about the question based on second way. Question based on second way, which we have talked earlier in the first video. So let us start here. Here you need to pay attention. Why here I am telling you like that? Because here the questions are of two types. Questions are of two types. Okay, and the method will be also different. Here one of the method is similar to the previous one, so it will help you how to make it, but the another one is little different. So in that question the students make mistakes. So make sure how here we are going to follow this. Okay, so here I have taken as an example of exercise 11.2 and the second question I have chosen and I have written. Here you can see the question. What is this? It is same as previous. Construct a triangle ABC in which BC is 8 centimeter, angle B is 45. Here AB minus AC is equal to 3.5 centimeters. In the previous type of question we have seen, here we have got the sum, but here this time what we are going to have? The difference. This is the difference. This differs. Okay, this differs the question from the last one. So let us start how to construct this question. As we have understood, okay, by watching the first video, what do we do? First we draw a rough diagram. Then we start our construction. So let me draw a rough diagram. Here I'll do diagram. Name I'll put as it is given ABC. A, B, C. I'll write all the measurements given. BC is equal to 8 centimeter. This I have to call as a base. Angle B is 45. This I have to call as a base angle. And AB minus AC is 3.5 centimeter. This is AB, this is AC. So this time difference is given, AB minus AC. So what happens here, I am going to talk about the two types of questions depends on the given base angle. Depends on the given base angle. So what are the base angles? Here I am going to talk about something. What happens, this base angle is given as such, in which this side is smaller, and sometimes this base angle is given as such in which this base angle is greater. So here in that way the questions differ from one another. In one, opposite of the base angle is greater side, in another opposite of the base angle is smaller side. So solution depends on that. Okay, in that way we'll solve with two different methods. So here let us understand which type of question is this. How will we understand the opposite side of this angle is smaller or greater? That we have to understand. Then only you'll follow the method. So here I am going to tell you the trick. You see here what is given? AB minus AC. What is given? AB minus AC is given. Means you can see here. What is AB? This is AB. What is AC? This is AC. So here AB minus AC means this is up. This in this I am going to subtract this portion. This is bigger. This is bigger. Always you will see this side. Always you will see this side. So this is bigger and this is smaller. Okay, this is bigger and this is smaller. Means opposite side is AC. AC is written here. So this is smaller, you can see. So when this is smaller, how we'll draw that now we are going to understand. Okay, so now we'll see the method how to do this, which now I'm going to do. It is like previous. It is like previous. So you can do it by yourself. No problem. It's very easy. Yeah? You can do it by yourself, but here I am going to solve on the board like previous solution. So I'll take the help of my instruments which you know. So let me start this. As in the question it is given the base I should have of 8 centimeter. So this we draw with the help of our scale ruler. Let me draw this 8 centimeter. So here I have got a line segment of 8 centimeter. The name of that is BC. This is of 8 centimeters. So as we have talked about in the last video, whenever we are taking any step of construction, we write the steps also. So here you see I have written draw a line segment BC equal to etc. Now hereafter what do I do? I'll take this base angle which is given here 45 degree. So this we take with the help of protractor. You know already you have watched. Now let me draw an angle 45 degree by putting this protractor here because at B we want. And in the last video we have talked about from which side we should count. From this side we shall proceed count. Okay, let me start this. 45 we want. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 here somewhere. So here the 45 I am going to have. So this 45 I'll take like this, and this I'll extend little bit this side, and I'll name this as BX. This I'll name as BX. And this angle how much? 45. So here another step we have finished in the construction. So this I have to write in the steps of construction. So you can see here at B draw angle CBX equal to 45 like previous. Okay. Now hereafter what do I do? As in the last question we have done the sum we had taken, and we have cut an arc in this ray as such, so we get a line segment of that measurement. Here also I am going to do the same. Here only the difference is the difference given the question. No problem, I can take it like that only. So here I am going to take a line segment of 3.5 centimeter with the help of this compass in scale. So 3.5 centimeter I want. 3.5 I am going to take 3.5. So here somewhere 3.5. 3.5. Yeah, this much. So here I have taken 3.5 in this compass with the scale. So now here I am going to cut an arc. Here somewhere I am going to have the intersection. This point I'll name as not A. Already I have told in the last video. This will go A, B, C, D. Next letter. This is of how much? 3.5, because difference given 3.5. Here after what do I do? This we have done, means one more step we have finished in the construction. This I have to write in the steps of construction. You can see here, cut a line segment BD. This is BD of 3.5 centimeter from BX. You can say this is of 3.5 centimeter from BX. And hereafter what do? We join this D to C. So this is again one more step of construction that I have to write here in the steps of construction. You can see join DC that I have written. Now hereafter how did we do in the last video? We have taken the perpendicular bisector of this DC. Here also I am going to take a perpendicular bisector of this DC. So how did we take? You have understood already. With the help of compass we take it. We take the measurement more than half of the line of which we need to take a perpendicular bisector. So here I need to take a perpendicular bisector of CD. So here I am going to take more than half of this CD. Approximately half, so little more. This much. Okay, so now I am going to cut the arc. Sorry. So here one arc and this side one more arc. Okay. At this from this end I have cut two arcs in both the sides. Now here also I will take the arcs. I'll draw the arcs in the previous one, so they'll meet with one another and they'll give the point of intersection, and I'll join these two point of intersections here like that. I'll join, or I'll take a line which will pass through these points like that, and I'll extend it little this side, so this line will be able to intersect this BX. So you can see here this line which is called perpendicular bisector. We'll name this perpendicular bisector as LY. So again we have finished one more step of construction here, so that I have to write here in the construction or in the steps, let me see. So here I have written C, draw a perpendicular bisector LY of CD which intersects BD at A like previous. So here this BX, I have to put a name here because this BD here not intersecting the BD, this is going to the BX. So here I have to change little bit, but a perpendicular bisector LY of CD, that is okay, which intersects BD, not intersecting BD, is intersecting BX, is intersecting BX at A, So this point I'll name as A. And hereafter what do? Here I'll join this A with C, and this is going to be the required triangle. So ABC will be a required triangle, but before talking about that, I have to write this in my steps of construction. So you can see here I have written join AC because this is normal joining, you know. So join AC I have written. And at last what do? When we got the triangle, when we get the triangle, we write thus triangle ABC is the required triangle. So in that we see how simple is this. Very easily we get this now, because in the last video we have talked about the methods and everything. So in that way you can do this kind of question. This is very easy. But the second question of same variety is little different. In that what will happen? Here the bigger side we are going to have. Bigger side we are going to have. And because of that, the little bit of method will change. Okay. So pay attention. Will be here only in the next video for that question. Okay. So thank you very much for watching this.